Hey guys, game mastering tips, week number 2. Before I do this, thank you guys so much for your hard work while I was gone. Thanks to Jen and Travis who held down the fort. You guys did an amazing job. We walked through the store this morning on my first day back and everything looks great, so thank you very much. This week's game mastering tips will be about how do we keep our games on time. Okay, keeping the games on time happens before and during the games. Okay, and a little bit after as well. And there's 2 parts to all that. It's the lobby host and the game master. So before the game, let's start there. Before the game, okay, we have the lobby host who can set the expectation of what the guests need to do before they get here to save time. Okay, tell them to get here 15 to 20 minutes early. Tell them about parking. Tell them some parking ideas, maybe where they can park. Okay, any events that may be going on downtown Asheville. Okay, tell them to do the waivers before they get in the store. That saves a lot of time right there. Okay, see if they have the waivers done. Okay, and then as soon as they come in, we check them in and we get them to use the restroom. Okay, so that's what the lobby host can do, is get all those things taken care of before. What the game master can do before is have a fast reset time. Okay, your reset time should be somewhere between 6 to 7 minutes, assuming that nothing is broken. Okay, that's assuming that everything's still working right and nothing's hidden. Okay, we don't have a lot of people that have that fast of a reset time right now. All right, 6 to 7 is the ideal. A fast reset time is under 5 minutes. Okay, now let me clarify that being fast at resetting also means that you do it right and that you're still giving good quality to the reset. You can't just go in there and throw things where they're supposed to go and not care. Okay, so that's why it's tricky. Anybody can do the reset fast, but can you do it fast and accurately? Okay, so that's how you as the game master can do that. When you come up as the game master to get your group, okay, you don't need to ask the group if they've done the waivers and used the restroom. Okay, we're asking them that twice now because the lobby host, that's their job. Let the lobby host do that job. Okay, that prevents us from asking the same question twice, and it prevents us from possibly getting behind even more. And here's why. When they come in and the lobby host asks them if they need to use the restroom, okay, a couple people say yes in the group. They go to the bathroom. If you come up as the game master and ask, do you guys need to go to the bathroom? They've already been asked that, but somebody else might be like, oh yeah, let me go. And then all of a sudden you're 10 minutes behind on your game because that one person just realized they kind of wanted to go to the bathroom. Okay? It's not a big deal if somebody needs to go to the bathroom during the game if it's that bad. Nobody cares. Okay? But don't ask those questions twice, please. Okay? All you should do to know that your game is ready is get the thumbs up or the okay from the lobby host. So you come up here as the game master, okay, greet your group, say hello, take a minute to get to know them if you're ahead of time, and then say, are we good to go? If the lobby host says, yeah, you're good to go for Mystery Mansion at this time, whatever, all right, then take them back. That means the lobby host has done their job and asked about bathrooms and waivers. You don't need to do that twice, okay? Those things are before the game. During the game, okay, what can game masters do? All right, game masters can facilitate the gameplay. All right, if we're really behind, okay, your group getting out saves you time. It's even more incentive to get your group to break out. It doesn't mean you get them to break out in 30 minutes, okay? But if you're behind 15 minutes, if you get every group to break out in between 50 and 55 minutes, you're gaining back 5 minutes of time during every game, and eventually you catch yourself back up. Okay, that is not at the expense of good game mastering, though. All right, so if just because you're super behind, or just because it's late at night or something, that does not mean that you just go in there and you give them every answer in the book and you get them out in 35 minutes. Okay, that is a huge no-no. I do not want to ever see anybody do that or hear of anybody doing that, please. Okay. For the lobby host during the game, what you can do, you can just check on the game and make sure everything's going fine. Okay, once the game is started, there's not a whole lot the lobby host can do to facilitate it going faster. But during that time is usually when they're dealing with the next groups, okay, and making bookings. All right. After the game's over, is really important as well. You need to judge the time that you have. If you in the game and your next game starts in 20 minutes, okay, you are right on time, if not a little bit behind. All right, you got a reset that you need to allot at least 10 minutes for. Okay, then you have the group coming in 15 minutes early. All right, they got to use the bathroom and waivers. You have to do your intro. By all that time, you might be able to start on time, but probably not. Okay, all right. So if you get up here and you have 20 minutes before your next game, you are pressed for time. Okay, if you get up here and you have 25, 30 minutes, then you're ahead of time. Okay, and you have that extra time. But 20 minutes or less, you are 100% pressed for time, because theoretically your next group is going to be walking in any minute now, any second really. Okay, so what can you do? If you know you're pressed for time, if the lobby host knows that the game master is pressed for time and the game master knows that they're pressed for time, communicate those things to each other before the game is over. Say, hey, so you know I'm pressed for time, so this exit might be a little different. Okay, don't sacrifice customer service. Okay, please don't sacrifice hospitality and customer service because you're late. Okay, but use teamwork. Okay, if there's an extra hand back there, somebody's not doing anything, have them run into your room and start resetting. If there's nothing going on in the lobby, tell the lobby host to go back there and start resetting so that you don't have to sacrifice hospitality. It is a hospitality sacrifice anytime the guests have to switch whoever they are dealing with. If they go from the game master to the lobby host, the effect dampens of hospitality a little bit, not because that person's worse than that person, but they just want to keep dealing with the same person they've been dealing with all day. Okay, so have the lobby host run back to your room and start the reset. Okay, if you're downstairs or in one of the games that are farther away, all right, you may just need to get faster at your reset, because that's a long way to go for the lobby host. So find ways to speed up your exit here in the lobby. Don't sacrifice hospitality, okay? And really what will serve you guys best is just communication on all fronts. Communicate what's going on. People can think up little ideas and things to speed things up, okay? But a lot of it is about understanding the expectations that need to be set, how the guests are checked in, and then your reset times being fast, okay? And keeping your intro times down as well. Okay, guys? So that's all for this week with game mastering tips and how to keep your games on time. What I want to also add to this very quickly, anytime I make one of these videos, in the comments below it, you guys are welcome to post questions, or anybody that feels capable can post comments to add on. You know, if you also have a good idea on how to keep a game on time, post it in the comments below, okay? I'm covering the bullet points, not all the little tiny details, okay? All right, guys, thanks, and have a great week.